Okay, so this is how you change the serpentine belt on a 2012 Nissan Versa HR16DE. I removed the inner fender well liner, all the plastic clips, and I did remove the motor mount, but I'm not sure if I need to now. Well, I believe this is the idler. This thing's got almost 100,000 miles, and I can see some cracks. So I think this is the idler. I'm gonna, if I can break this loose. I need like a 12 or 13. Okay, so I'm gonna change the idler as well. 89558. Looks exactly the same. Bought these, what, 4 years ago? It's sitting on the shelf, waiting for them to fail. I checked it when I bought it and it was still good. So now I gotta figure out how to put this back together. But this is not a spring-loaded idler. It's actually manually set. But I got a new belt. You can see on that camera or not, but yeah, it's not even 100,000 miles. So this is the new one. Gates, 44 inches, about 1125 millimeters. All right, let's put it back on. Okay, so this fell apart when we took it out, so I think it goes this way. The bolt, this bolt is reverse threaded. The front bolt is not, like I said earlier, but it needs to go in like this. So we need to get it in that slot all the way over. So okay, let's put that back in. Okay, we just got the belt on. So the trick is you gotta have this idler, if you can see this or not, you gotta have the bolt to the left, counterclockwise. The adjuster bolt on the back. Can't see it from here, you can't even feel it. Actually, I got my hand on it right now. It's back there, but you get it from the top, but not this bolt. The adjuster bolt has to be, right now it's completely loose, counterclockwise all the way, and that gives you just enough slack. I'd have to literally have to step on this to push it on. Now we can tighten this bolt clockwise, the adjuster bolt clockwise, and we'll give it tension. I got to do that from the top. There, I got it on. So now I've got, I'll show you the wrench in a minute. I'm going to tighten this up. There's one. Tell me when the belt is, I can feel it getting tighter. So I can actually adjust this later on down the road because they stretch a little bit when they're new. So I'm going to snug this up. And then I can actually grease, oops, I just loosened this. So how's that feel?
That looks good.
Well, touch one of the rubber belts. I'm going to get this as...
Yeah, like...
You'll know if it's loose, it'll squeal like a pig.
Squeal?
Yeah. Especially when you turn the AC on. Okay, let me show you the tool I used. So it's a 13 millimeter, tiny little 1/4 inch dry ratchet. I just got as tight as I can. So it's not spring loaded. I've never had one on that. So there. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll start up in a minute. And so we can put all this back together now. And then we can start, maybe in a week we may have to just give it a 1/4 of a turn. Here, let me show you. You can't see it, but it's actually totally, you just put your hand down in here. It's right below the alternator. I don't know if you can see. I can just get that on there. There's tons of room down there. You just can't see what I'm doing. So I took the motor mount out for nothing. I didn't even need to take that beast off. All right, let's put it all back together. Put the liner back on, put the wheel back on, hubcap. Okay, I just remember, this is what a lot of people don't realize. When Nissan invented these adjustable things, once you, now that I've tightened this front bolt, you can't adjust it anymore. It locks it in place. So in order to adjust this down the road in the future, you need to loosen this front bolt and then turn the adjuster and then retighten this front bolt. My 85-720 had this technology, and even actually I think my buddy's 78Z had it. You got to always loosen the front bolt before you pull the adjuster. These used to be little 6 millimeter bolts, and people break them because they don't know. You got to loosen this one first. So that means once the cover's on, I think what we'll do is we'll start up and make sure this is tight enough. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and start it in.